they are, and so for us, maybe it's a period where we think about what our mission in life or what our passions are and how we can think about the world and everything. And then the time is to emerge from the chrysalis into a butterfly.
Au centre de cette exposition, on a une installation florale japonaise qui s'appelle Ikebana, où dedans on a mis plus de 100 chenilles qui vont devenir les papillons durant l'exposition. Donc, dans une 2 semaines, vous allez voir les papillons orange dans la galerie qui vont circuler. C'est très symbolique de pouvoir voir ça au milieu de l'expo.
The fact about the butterfly, though, it doesn't live very long. I think at the most 2 weeks, possibly. And so very short. But when you think about humans too, in the trajectory of life, of the Earth's history, of course, is human life is very short too. So it's kind of a fact of life. And so I've come to accept that and realize that's what it is. So throughout the exhibit, I have images of butterflies and the life cycle. So I would say that the greatest joy and I have as an artist is I like to innovate and be creative. And I'm so blessed to begin with the team that I'm working with that I can explore this way. I actually come from part of my experience or work has been in the design field. So I'm used to working with a team. I just love that process. So another thing that, I mean, it has to do with documentary reality, so you can follow me. But what I love about the painting behind me is it's very minimalist in its state. And I actually love minimal art, and I collect minimal art too. And somehow I just have been having trouble making minimal art, but finally I found a way to do this. So this is a very minimalist that's here, but with the AR, it suddenly becomes a maximus period state, and with that, you're able. I feel fulfilled that I'm able to explore a lot of content that I seem to need to get out all the time. So I hope I'm gonna be making a lot of this kind of work because so thrilled truly that I found this way of working. So this work really hits personal to me, and I feel um, I'd like to say that in my work I've been trying to explore wellness. So sorry, there's all these influences here, but um, these papers with holes that you see. So I see those as fragility. A lot of my work all the time is about fragility and ethereal kind of existence. So I see the paper as like the layer of my skin. And then the studio developed the technique where you're putting the pulp on the screen and then we drop water and then it makes these holes. And so, that I, I don't know, but I feel like it's a really, I don't call it violent, but if you see it's really something that hits me as something like searching. So what it's become to me is that these holes, I'm able to use it as a metaphor of looking within me and searching for a deeper meaning. So through that, these are images of the butterfly life cycles here, but it's really an internal journey. So on that respect, it I I love that I've been able to use this work to to experience something very personal. I have to stress. Okay, so this is azurite. It's a stone. I'm wearing azurite. This color is azurite. I just feel here azurite. It's very beautiful material. if you see it sparkles like it's really ground up stone. It's really natural, and it's also there's a Japanese binder in it, but it's everything is natural. So it's really a beautiful way of working. So we figured out, the team figured out how to do this on a very large scale, and so very proud to have accomplished this. Yeah, the blue from the augmented reality came first, but then as I researched Japanese art history, I found out this azurite blue is very treasured and very spiritual. Like, that's my understanding. It's even used in temple wall ceilings, so it's really treasured and respected. And I felt like I found the perfect material. I truly embrace reconnecting with the roots, and a lot of times that's aesthetic experience. But I want to say that this work goes a little deeper than that. So a while back, I studied Nihonga. So this is the Japanese style of painting, traditional. It's very traditional. So I was very fortunate to be able to do that, but I learned very traditional techniques. It wasn't until recently that I was able to combine this with more contemporary way. And I'm not sure, but I haven't really seen this. So this is using Japanese pigments in their particles. It's really important, their particles, and they're actually stone ground up into fine particles. And so I'm not aware of any way colored field done this way. So that's also exciting to me too. I really appreciate the age I'm at right now, and the stage I am making art. And so I don't know, I'm always a late bloomer. I really am. So I'm glad that I took the time and took many years to figure this out, to how to get to this point.
Dans cette partie de l'exposition, on a 3 installations. Cet espace, ces œuvres sont un hommage à la mère, le père et le frère de l'artiste qu'il a perdu assez soudainement. Donc, c'est assez symbolique parce qu'encore on voit les papillons, le côté que rien n'est jamais perdu, même si on perd les gens dans notre vie, ils sont toujours avec nous, ils changent de forme. Et je pense que la technique qu'il a utilisée, hologramme, ça accentue cet effet côté éternel. Dans ces œuvres, on revoit au fond le bleu Gunjo pour rappeler le côté mémoire, côté spirituel où on est dedans. Et après, les cadres sont fabriqués à la main par les artisanats du bois de temple à Kyoto. C'est une technique japonaise qui s'appelle Igeta Gumi, où on n'utilise pas les clous dedans. Et les bois sont les mêmes bois qu'on utilise dans les temples.
Just to talk about the work that downstairs there, the hologram work. So that work is called Remembrance. So I was able to, the butterflies to represent the memories of my mother, father, and brother. And they're so perfect. I mean, to me, those holograms down there are so perfect. They have this moon setting and then all these beautiful butterflies. And so I would say that it's taken me a while to learn how to do this. And I'm hoping to create a lot more. But my general feeling is, yeah, everybody has to be patient with how they develop and how you develop into butterflies. Yeah.
Thanks a million.
Oh,
Please.
yeah.